This is going to be a quick PalWorld patch note video. In case you weren't able to look at the patch notes, I'm going to briefly go over them. So this is going to be the Steam patch for February 1st, 2024, and this is like version 0.1.4, and the Xbox patch hasn't released yet, but they said that they're going to drop it pretty soon once it's ready. So major fixes is they fixed some conditions where the game would crash, so the game is a little bit more stable. They also, I think this is a really big one, is that there was a glitch or an exploit where you could go to somebody's base and capture pals that were already captured if they had their 30% or less HP, so that's kind of a good fix. They also fixed the bug where after a pal does a charge attack, it can like charge into a wall and get stuck in the wall. So I know there was a boss that has a charge attack, and my friends were saying that it got stuck in the wall a lot and they'd have to reset it. So hopefully that fix helps. They implemented a fix for an issue where if your guild's total number of pals reached around 7,000, that the save data will no longer be corrupted and crash. And they also made it so that the total server captured objects can exceed 7,000 and no longer crashes. But if it was already corrupted, then unfortunately it will still be unable to load that data for now. For the keyboard configurations, they added some more keybinds for mouse side keys and keypad numbers. For player issues, they fixed a bug where people on dedicated servers were receiving double damage. I wonder if this was the case because I feel like my armor always gets one shot when I'm playing on a dedicated server with my friends, so maybe this was the bug. This is a big one that I think a lot of people are going to like. Even if you're fully encumbered, you can still move now. There's no encumbrance where you will be stuck in place like it was before. They fixed a bug where when you dismount, you could pass through walls. Using memory reset drugs no longer resets your lift monk effigies. They fixed the bug where armor could be equipped in the wrong slot. So there was like an exploit where you could equip pretty much like 2 extra armor slots. But looks like they might have patched that. And then last but not least, they just did some camera adjustments so that it's easier to see when you're mounting on certain pals. Then there's some base issues. So if you manually assign a pal to a breeding farm, it will not become hungry and their manual assignment will not be removed. So they'll kind of just stay at the breeding farm. Button on keyboard to lift pals has changed from F to V in order to prevent accidents of like accidentally lifting up pals. They reduced the speed and range of fire spreading on wooden buildings. If you aren't aware, most people built their bases at their initial bases in completely wood, and if you get raided by a pal raid, sometimes they would just drop fire on your wooden structures and it would completely annihilate and just melt everything, all the wood. It would just burn away. You know, so sad to see so many bases get destroyed. Fixed a bug where manual work assignments would not be able to be set. Looks like they fixed a bug where high-level PAL would attack during base raids. Added several measures to prevent base PALs from getting stuck. So there was a lot of bugs where PALs have like really weird pathing in the base, and then they would get stuck like outside the base or stuck on certain things in the base, and then they wouldn't be able to do anything. So you'd have to reset them in the PAL box, but hopefully this kind of solves some of that. Fixed an issue where PALs at the base were on the verge of death due to unexplained falling damage. Nice. Fixed an issue where pals at the base would float under some conditions, and fixed an issue where if a farm was built on the second floor or above, work pals would be unable to move on the floors below. So that's good, some more pathing fixing. And then there's some miscellaneous other. They corrected some incorrect text, and they added some countermeasures to prevent cheating and stealing other players' pals. And then they have some minor fixes such as the addition of a UI key. But yeah, that's it. Pretty short patch notes, and the Xbox version is still going to be released soon once it's ready. But this is the Steam patch one. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the quick rundown. That's pretty much it.